Public hearing to order. It's 5:15. May I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Kota,
Here.
Ms. Zara,
Here.
Mr. Hott,
Here.
Mr. Westbrook.
Here. All right, tonight we have proposed oversized garage addition. Dave Annis here. Dave, you wanna come on down and talk to us? I think we've gone over this before for you.
Yes, I changed a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger. Is there anybody else here to address this? Would you like to ask him any questions? I think it's pretty basic. We approved it before and now you're
Right.
just making it a little bit bigger and that's about it. You have such a big lot, jeez, oh man. How many acres is that?
Almost 3.
Almost.
Just 2.85.
You know, I look at these pictures of it, you can hardly see where it's going. So, all right, if we don't have anybody else to address it, do I have a motion to close public session?
I'll make a motion that we accept the oversized garage addition as,
Well, right now, we're just gonna close the public session and then we gotta have the regular,
All right.
okay?
just keep that in mind, what I
I,
said.
right,
We'll do it again.
we've got it memorized. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, that ends public session, now we have to wait a little bit. I would go right into it, but there's something else on the agenda, so if you wanna
Take a seat back there.
take a seat, yeah. With that pretty lady over there, hi, how you doing? Yeah, had her.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that, I was surprised I didn't hear anything.
I'm trying to be quiet.
What?
I'm gonna check this out. Some of my stuff out of the mailbox. I don't know what's, huh? I know, I think, might as well. See what I have before that time.
You went to Port, and you missed the last one. I left the room, and I come back, and he says, I'm older, I asked him, he's all right, he said, I didn't think he could move.
No.
Geez, I felt bad.
They just give me that.
So I asked him, how many times you go see him? How bad you feel?
Awful.
I didn't see anything.
The whole cover and the whole window. And then his landscape plan. Which goes
I
bad.
don't know.
Yeah, I thought you could
What time did you
do
get
a little
home?
better on that. Throw some evergreens in there and mix it in.
It took us a long time to get out of there. I hate
They
that no
complied for the
railing
most
stuff.
part with what I had
Between my
originally,
wife
you
and
know,
me,
my
we
first
had a
review.
hell of a time getting
When I
there.
reviewed it.
Going
when they
up, it
submitted the
wasn't too
development plan.
bad, but going down without a
But they
railing,
left off
you
the
know, and you've been
evergreens.
sitting in that cold.
Yeah, lights don't want to move.
Did you guys like that?
Go back up to the school.
That was something new that I did, right? I gave you my mock-up.
Well, the
I scanned
band
the
was
actual
very
markup.
good. Very
Okay,
good.
I
I
can
sent
do
him,
that. And that was-
a thank you note today.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I
You're
could do
doing
that.
such a good job. I said, you'll always be number one superior rating in my book. So,
Yeah.
they had a good
Yeah, I remember
year.
that, as
They had
I
a
mark them
tough,
up then, I'll make sure I.
tough
make
band
it stuff
director.
clear.
Yeah.
Good news is he's a Macedonia resident. And, did a good job with them. That's hard on the kids, you know, people don't realize that, but I couldn't go to every game because my granddaughter plays in a band for Portland. So I had to go to some of those games. Yeah, and when we couldn't go out there, there was something else going on where I had to be somewhere on a Saturday, or we had to be somewhere on a Sunday, then I would go watch Macedonia and their band. So I told Carolyn Reinecker she should write something up so we can put it in the messenger, you know, about what they did. good stuff.
Dayton a couple weeks ago for their competition.
Yes, I was in Port Clinton that weekend. That's a ride for me anymore, just 2 hours is a ride. I used to ride 15 hours and not even get tired, now 2 hours I'm done.
15.
Yeah, I used to drive all the way out to the Outer Banks, and then I'd come home and unpack the car and repack and drive 15 hours all the way up to where the roads end in Ontario.
And Barry Fishing, making waves.
Now, that's a fisherman.
Well, you ain't kidding.
You're still fishing?
Right. Just
I can't anymore, Dave. Yeah. Well, first of all, I don't have good balance, and that happens as you get older. I had that big operation, and I got older, and my balance is that's been gone for years. How about you? You have boat now? You go fishing? Oh, you're always working.
Work. My free time, winter time, I'm doing it.
Well, yeah, not if you're me. I fell through the ice once with my buddy. We were 17.
Never did that.
Never get me on ice again, ever. I don't care how thick it is. It was such a feeling because we were both interior linemen for high school. So we both weighed, well, he weighed more than I did. I think I was about 180 and he was 220. And you're walking across this lake, it's frozen, you know, and all of a sudden you hear crack, crack. The only thing that saved us is it was only this deep. But then you can't get out. So we had to crush the ice and open the floor. And both of us got sick as hell. And then I go and I watch them coming in from Lake Erie when I'm by my daughter. And the fish are frozen. You know, I mean, the minute you take them, catch them, you know, they throw them out on the ice, they go out and snowball. That's crazy.
Maybe we read it wrong, maybe it's 90 years.
Well, they haven't done that last couple of years. I don't think last year I watched them at all. I don't think I ever saw it frozen. Yes.
Certain retail stores, restaurants, administrative offices, community facilities.
But boy, did they catch big walleye. But I don't even know if I'd like to catch that because they're full of eggs. So when you catch one, maybe you kill 200,000.
Right. You think it weighs a lot, but it's all.
Yeah. But
I'm fishing the pond next door, it's like, you know, me and the little one go out there and bowls it.
well, bass, this area has so much big bass.
Not real big, but about, you know, maybe 12 inches or so.
Well, there's a big one in there. There's a big one in there.
There's somewhere along.
There's a pecking order.
That's the way it works.
Yeah. And usually the biggest one is mama. She's the female.
Yeah, non-resident spouses. That's where that.
25 pounds.
That's where
I'll
the
tell you
regulation
what.
is buried.
There's nothing wrong with catching a catfish when you catch one on Lake Erie holding mackerel. Because they do this. Circles.
Hard to bring it.
Yeah, really fight. But
That's the thought of it. I'm trying to bring it.
I have a lot of fish and stuff. Still do. Just sits. Well, actually not too much because my grandson likes to fish, so him and I will walk over to Catawba Park. Their house is right there. And we go over to the park and we sit on the pier. Yeah, fish. Smallmouth, largemouth, catfish.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling a lot better, but I still have to go to the lung doctor and I have to go to my regular doctor. No.
How's your brother?
Mm-mm.
Dad? How about Dad? Is he still around? Good. Yeah, well, see, I have to ask that question. That sucks. When you start getting older and you have to ask it carefully.
This is put in 83.
I think I remember reading that.
I saw there was
Yeah, that's what this is.
okay.
Yeah,
Obituary for someone in Yucatan.
yeah, 83.
No, Jim didn't say a word and he wasn't gone.
He wasn't listed as, a file. I was wondering if it might be a relative.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
didn't mention a word to me, Sylvia, and usually he would.
Yeah, okay, I just wondered if it was, maybe it is, I don't know.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of cookers too that I don't even know anymore.
Okay.
Where's Dan live?
Carl, on campus?
Still? I never see him. That's amazing.
He works for, Drymore, EJ. He works, sunrise, something.
Wow.
He had to be there for 20 years.
Oh my God, yeah.
At least
Holy cow.
2 kids, and he's been divorced for a while.
I remember him moving on Hampton a long time ago. I can't believe I've never seen him anywhere, gas station, shopping.
Cause he's working.
Yeah, he's working,
He's working.
working. Well, I'm working too. I go there on weekends and stuff, don't see him.
You're still at the same house?
Yeah, same
Does
place.
anybody know Angela Palladino? Palladino, I think I'm saying her name right.
No, Palladino, I know that name.
She's up at the islands all the time. Her parents bought her that, up at Kelly's Island, bought her that, bed and breakfast. So she stays up there. She posted a picture of herself. She needs to stay up there. She looks like 20 years younger than she really is.
Kelly's Island, Palladino owns most of that with that.
Yeah, I know.
They
It's,
own all of it.
I think she's getting ready to close up. I haven't seen her all summer, so. Hi, Shirley.
I should.
How you been? Good. You been gone? I haven't seen you in a long. Yeah.
I'm back.
60 seconds. I don't see anybody here from Triton.
How are you? Good.
It's just
It's just
sunny.
sunny.
You don't have any problem there.
Anything over there is an improvement, you know? Don't you think it's kind of like a dingy over there?
You know, that sign needs to be replaced
Yeah.
over there. Mike, I've already talked to Mike about that.
That whole area. Isn't it right across
Talked to
from,
the guy from
First
the
Shop?
tire place up there.
Richard.
That's what I thought.
Bit of a tricky one.
Okay, on my watch,
Big one in the city.
I've got 5:30, so I'm gonna call the meeting to order. May I have a roll call, please, Janelle?
Mayor Coca,
Here.
Ms. Dara,
Here?
Mr. Mock,
Present.
Mr. Westfall.
Here. Okay, first item we have today is approval of the October 28, 2013 minutes.
Mr. Mayor, Janelle's gonna hold off on the, approving the minutes this week. She's gonna really look them over, cause, there was some items in there that weren't mentioned that I had, brought up for, the Longwood Manor. I sent Janelle an email already, and she's aware of she's gonna re-listen to the minutes and see what's not on there, okay? And
No
then,
problem.
And then also the second half, the ending of it, I kind of brought it up to her attention. She mentions, Mr. Menhardt's comments, and those comments were actually made, I wanna put it on the record, that was all made after the applicants had left the building,
Okay.
okay?
Yep. All right, so, instead of approving as amended, we'll wait till you get that worked out. and
Okay.
We'll go right on to, the proposed oversized garage addition, instead of making Dave get up again and come down here. Do we have any questions, comments? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Want to read it back?
Read it back.
I'll make a motion that we accept the oversized garage addition as submitted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Don't slip and slide out there yet.
It's coming.
This is really gonna be 3 inches more. So.
All right, next is a proposed sign for Triton Marine. We had some comments. Janelle, could you read those, please?
Yeah. The applicant is proposing a 1 foot by 5.5 foot, 5.5 square foot wall sign, individual black plastic letters on their tenant space located at 826 East Aurora Road, Center Point Plaza. The property is zoned B1 Convenience Business District. I reviewed the sign for compliance with section 117903 F2 of the Macedonia Planning and Zoning Code, which permits 2 square feet of identification signage for each lineal foot of building frontage. The applicant's tenant frontage is 20 feet, which provides them with 40 square feet of identification signage. Therefore, the sign, as proposed, complies with the area limitations of the code. To my knowledge, Center Point Plaza does not have an approved overall sign package. However, the proposed individual black plastic lettering does conform with the character of the sign that exists on the building.
Very good. All right, any other comments, Dennis? Anybody? Commissioners? Do I have a motion?
Motion approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, one last thing before we go to adjournment. We were talking about making the meetings, 1 day a month, the third Monday. Don't you know, Janelle pointed out to me this morning that the first third Monday in, January of 2014 is Martin Luther King Day, and the next one is Columbus Day. So we have 2 choices. We could just change which Monday it is, or just leave it set up the way it is and maybe make those meetings on a different day instead of on a Monday. Do you wanna change it? Monday is good, right? We're good with Monday. We were just trying to keep away from the council representative and mayor going to 2 meetings in 1 week. But it's not the end of the world. It's
Right.
not like these meetings last forever.
Okay.
So, what is your preference? Should we go just those 2 months to a different day? Or should we try and make it, say, the second Monday of every month? What do you think?
I kinda think, leave it as it is, but just reschedule those 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's good.
It's already on my
That's
calendar.
good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
all right, second Monday for just those 2?
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So we have changed it to,
Saturday.
no, I don't think so.
Why not? Everybody's off.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people, yeah.
All right, and then, our, next scheduled meeting is November 25th,
It's another public hearing.
and that's another public hearing.
Yes.
All right, with that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
It is.
Motion and a second.
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 All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks for coming.
I don't know.
I don't think I've seen that.
So much.
Yeah.
You know what that public
No, I
hearing is?
don't. I